March 13th. Drawing the line. There is a dividing line drawn horizontally across one of the last pages of journal number 6. Above the line, these words are written boldly. Quote, "I am drawing the line on my life," unquote. It was a defining moment when I made the conscious and purposeful decision to change the trajectory of my life. I would finally allow God to take the controls that my fingernails were dug into so deeply. Quote, "I am laying down guilt, shame, and wondering if I am good enough. I am laying down comparisons of myself to others, feelings of abandonment, and wondering if I can hear God." Unquote. The final sentence on the page. What followed on the next page was a page-high cross dividing it into 2 lists. One heading was titled Surviving, and the other Abiding. On the surviving side, the words penned were whining, trying, struggling, unworthiness, doubt, and wallowing. There was no redeeming that list, not with self-help, not with the right sermon, and not with the help of others. I had already tried it all, but was left bereft in a sea of guilt, bobbing on a raft of self-pity and failure. The words listed under the abiding title were familiar, yet alien, because I had not soaked them into my spirit. It was like a lighthouse beam far away, with no sense of how to draw closer to it. The words under the abiding header became life for me, as I learned to trust God with everything, emphasis on everything, promises, peace, love, cleansing, rest, worthy, power, and healing graced the list, and as trust grew, they permeated my life in growing measure. Freedom is the last word on that list, though I think not accidentally. It is the result of living and deeply knowing the other words on the list as reality. It is confidence in the work of Jesus in my life, knowing that all my failures past, all my sin, and all of my doubts are washed away by the blood he shed on my behalf. There is no longer any condemnation. None. No man, angelic being, nor any power in heaven or earth can change that statement of fact. I am bought and paid for by the blood of the Lamb of God, but until I believe it, I will live as though the surviving list is true. The surviving list is one of lies, and the abiding list is the truth. We always have a choice as to which we will believe. The results will always be the same: lies leading to destruction, or truth leading to life and peace. Belief leads to action, and actions change our lives. So my question for you today is, whom will you believe? Your life depends on the line you draw, too. 2 Corinthians 3:17 through 18. Now the Lord is Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we, who with unveiled faces all reflect the Lord's glory, are being transformed into his likeness with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit.